let's do random for Dick's on.
Okay, Charlotte wants to know, what supervillain would you be if you could be a supervillain?
Ooh. So if I could be, like, do you mean if I could be a supervillain, like in my life, or if I could play one?
B.
Be,
Like, if you could actually be and have their powers, whatever it may be.
Yeah. That is really good question. Usually people ask hero. No one ever asks villain. Man. It's kind of a dark. The thing about the Joker is he has the hottest girlfriend. Oh, yeah, you could go that way. You could go that direction. So it's not so much for me about whatever powers you have. It's who you're sharing your life with. He shares his life with Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn is a gorgeous woman. And I would love that. That would be great. And Batman's never going to kill you because he can't kill the Joker. So I'm safe. Yeah, that's the best answer. Yeah, I would probably be the Joker. You never die. You got a hot girlfriend. There you go.
What would you be, Jeff?
That is a great answer. Can't top the answer, right? Yeah,
okay.
I mean, any other scenario, I'm probably going to die. And die alone. That's not good. No. And then in most cases, I would end up with some sort of like disfigurement. That would just make life really painful. And so yeah, it's the Joker.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going with random questions.
Okay, if you were a type of soup, what type of soup would you be?
This is your favorite question. Yeah, we do another question. This is his favorite question. Did you write this?
No, I can't remember. I didn't take down her name.
Alright, so she really wants to know what kind of soup I would be. It's not even deep. I'm kind of wondering what information, like what you would gain. That's a lot of information. Like if you're potato soup, I would not be soup. Soup exists only to be eaten. And I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I'm being a buzzkill. Not answer this question.
That's fine.
You answer this question? Yeah, you butternut squash. One of us. I'm sorry. I can't answer this question.
It's fine, because it's not my question, so I don't mind.
If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
You're kind of putting me on the spot. I don't know. I don't even know that many types of trees.
Whatever question you answer, whatever answer you give, I'm probably not going to care. I don't care about being a tree. And in the same, I would hope that everyone felt the same about me. All right, no. It's a fine question because maybe she knows. Maybe she's a soup connoisseur.
Maybe.
You know. Maybe she knows a lot about soup and it does reveal characteristics. In that case, I would love to be creamy tomato soup.
I can't believe you spent so long on this question.
Apparently, this was the best question. Yes.
Okay, what's your favorite Olympic sporting event?
Winter or summer. I haven't been able to watch the Olympics this year, which is very sad. But I watched Beijing. I don't really watch. Even though I like basketball, I don't watch Olympic basketball. Because it's like who cares? I guess gymnastics probably the most entertaining and track and field competitions are really cool to watch as well. But that's only because I used to be an avid runner. So there you go.
Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite. Okay. Are we asking what my favorite movie is to watch, or are we asking what I think the best movie ever made is?
Both.
I think the best movie. It has to be a slew of them.
Okay.
You have to have a slew of them. You can't just pick one.
gotta be the movie that you would just watch over and over again.
I would watch all of them over and over again, but they give me different amounts of pleasure.
I think
A
Clockwork
Orange,
Apocalypse
Now,
2001. No.
Doctor
2001
and
any
Kubrick movie.
No, that's not true.
No, that's not true.
Hold on.
Clockwork Orange,
Apocalypse Now,
Eraserhead
are three movies that I can unequivocally say are probably some of the best movies ever made. Then you're going into genre.
Because
Monty Python,
the Holy Grail
is one of the greatest comedy movies ever made. Does that mean it's one of the best movies ever made?
Yeah, it should.
You gotta answer it. What movies have you seen the most? Okay. There we go. Probably the most movies. What's got the most play value? I would say Indiana Jones. I would say Indiana Jones,
Rushmore,
The Cable Guy. There's so many that I watch over and over again. But see, there are. Let's just say I probably watched Indiana Jones. The trilogy of Indiana Jones more than any other movie.
Okay.
So there you go.
And what about favorite book?
I just read Ender's Game, Fear for the Dead. They're both really amazing books. I remember reading 1984 when I was in high school, and I thought that was best book I ever read. And then I saw the movie's really good too.
I haven't seen the movie. I've read the book.
The movie is people miss the movie. No one talks about the movie for some weird reason because it is an absolutely incredible movie. It should be talked about more. I don't know why. But 1984 is probably the book that I enjoyed the most out of any book I read.
Why?
I found it to be very thrilling. I found it to be very beautiful. I liked how quickly I just went through it and how emotionally jarred I was in the end when he. Don't give it away. Spoil it.
I've read it. It's fine.
Much it may not be.
I'll cut it out.
Book, who knows why anyone likes a book because it affects them personally on some level.
It's funny. Spoiler alert until it was written.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a great book.
Okay. Do you want to pick another category?
Little White Lie for 2000.
What was the most difficult scene to shoot or act out for you?
Most difficult scene to shoot?
Yeah.
In Little Lie? It was probably the scene in the hospital between me and Alona talking about how Kevin was hit by a car.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's talked about that. You've probably seen it somewhere. Do you know like the story behind that?
I don't think so.
Our friend Grant, I knew him for a very brief period of time. He's a good guy, but he was mostly like he was one of Eric's really good friends. Never met him. He was doing the music for Little White Lie. And the night before we shot that scene, we were in it talking about Kevin being hit by a car. Grant was hit by a car.
Oh my god!
And it did very major damage to him. And Alona knew Grant very well. And so we were just sitting there. Or was that? I don't know if that was the day before necessarily. I think actually we found that out when we were shooting the Battle of the Bands. But when we were sitting in the hospital talking about Kevin getting hit by a car. I don't know how far the incident had occurred, but it was just kind of like we were sitting around going, "What the hell are we doing? This is just absolutely silly." And it was a very difficult scene to shoot. So there you go.
Okay. Well, I keep going with the Little White Lie questions.
There you go.
I don't think there's not many left. What was your favorite memory of Little White Lie?
Jimmy John's.
Sandwiches.
Okay. And we had sandwiches. Every now and then. Really good sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
It's a great.
I like food. I love food.
There you go.
Okay, I think that's all the Little White Lie. Okay, how has How the Musical Batman changed how you watch the Batman movies now?
No. I watched them pretty the same. I'm not like a diehard Batman fan. I love Batman Returns, and I love The Dark Knight. Batman Begins, I think is pretty fun. I'm not particularly fond of the first Batman. I think the third one's terrible. I think the fourth one is better than the third one, but still terrible. So it's like I don't know. I kind of just watch them leisurely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie wants to know, who is your favorite Team Starkid member to work with?
Why is Jamie Lynn Beatty asking this question?
I don't think it was that, Jamie.
Who's my favorite Team Starkid to work with?
So whether that be on a professional level or just as a person.
I don't know. Probably none of them. I like working with Jeff. Jeff and I have been dabbling and writing together, so we write a little bit. And I like working with Jeff a lot. I like working with a lot of them. I like working with a lot of them in the movie. It was fun, but yeah. I like writing with Jeff. That's fun.
Okay. There was another question which I think is kind of interesting. Who do you think is the most attractive member of Team Starkid?
Do you want to answer this? Who's the most attractive member of Team Starkid?
Jim. Jim's got that whole model thing going.
Yeah, but that whole vegetarian. I don't know. Jim's kind of. I don't know. If you know Jim long enough, he loses his model thing because he's kind of like he's this schlubby gamer.
I've never had him open his mouth.
Most attractive star kid.
We're talking about a crack.
Well, I mean, Joe's got that body. Yeah. So Joe would have to be up there in consideration. He's insane how well he keeps in shape. Absolutely. It makes me feel like an asshole. I mean, we have very attractive friends. You know? Look, I'm living an episode of Friends every day. The most attractive friend. So I don't know. Jim's attractive. It's like we're sitting here not considering the girls.
Yeah.
Because I'm attracted to women, but I'm very hesitant to single out.
I think it's fair to say that Jim blows us all Let's just say, we're all probably, we're Jim looking, but the Jim is like a 20 out of 20.
Jim is honestly the tallest man that's ever lived.
And then there's
I always wonder what it's like, and I ask him, and he never answers it. Honestly, but I just wonder what it's like to live in a world where you're taller than everybody. You look down on everybody. And I just wonder what it does to you.
Yeah.
There you go, Jim.
So you're both saying Jim.
Yeah.
Well, there's debate among all of us though as well. No one can decide on one who's the most attractive. None of us can.
Let's stop lying to ourselves. I'm clearly the most. I mean, jeez. It's absolutely silly to mention anyone is more attractive than I am.
Question for you. Who needs to get the most plastic surgery out of all of us?
That's not. I can't answer that. You're all perfect. So I can't answer that.
If you had to change one thing about what's going on here, like nose job.
I can't see any imperfections on either of you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of bullshit is that?